Ifeanyi was attacked by his own people. This is not the time for ethnic politics. Sheikh Gumi, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. According to a report from Sahara Reporter, Sheikh Ahmad Gumi, a renowned Islamic cleric, has schooled Nigerians on why they needed to keep sentiment aside and vote for a competent and experienced candidate at the next general elections. He believed that it would take the collaboration of every Nigerian for the country to move forward. He explained that Nigerians should not be clamoring for power rotation because nobody has the monopoly to control another. Speaking about the security challenges in the country, he opined that it is an issue that affects all, and those causing problems in the country do not consider ethnicity while carrying out their attacks, and therefore Nigerians need to unite and address these problems. He also spoke about the assassination attempt on Senator Ifeanyi, stating that it was attacked by his own people. In his words, Nigeria is now the 21st century and the population is more educated. Nigeria right now needs competent individuals. We should not be discussing the North because it is no longer a single entity. Neither should we be discussing the South because no one person is in charge there. And we should not be discussing the South because of how Senator Ifeanyi was attacked by his own people. Let us discuss Nigeria as a single united people. In the nation, nobody is under anyone's control. So let us continue on. For example, there is no discussion about power rotation in the United States. Let's create sustainable democracy. So, Sheikh Ahmad Gumi is actually coming out to tell we Nigerians that, in the North, there is nobody controlling the North and the South. Come on. Whenever these people want to bring their swindling tactics, this is how they come. Nobody has a monopoly to control another. Meanwhile, they're controlling the people who are not Northern elites. The Northerners are being controlled by the Northern elites. Make we stop to deceive ourselves. I accept the fact where you say we should come together and vote for. But you cannot come out to say they don't do power rotation in the America. Waiting concern USA, concern Nigeria. I use God's name to beg everybody. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. You cannot keep, this is what I call manipulation. You cannot keep manipulating the people and say you want them to be one. Well, guys, it's not done. You can't pick a particular child in the family and make that particular child serve others. And every time you come and tell them, they are your brothers and sisters. Me, if I be that picking, I will know. Certainly not. I would not even define where my roots come from. That is the truth. You can't treat me poorly and come out to say I am a brother just because you need my assistance. It's not done. That is exactly what they are trying to do. Now coming out to tell us that in America they don't do power rotation. Power rotation is done here in Nigeria because those who have been in government, they have not fulfilled their responsibility. They have not been able to do their functions well. The little one way they do, they keep saying it as if they pick out the funds or they draw the funds from their private pockets. That is what they do. Any governor will manage work now. You to be all over the place. Oh, I did this, I did that. With state's money. Did you draw it out from your own money? No. Was it your fund? No. Nigeria will not practice power rotation if, number one, the nation is united. If, number one, the nation is secure. Number two, we have our economy is progressively growing. It's growing positively, progressively. We will not complain. Number three, if what is good for the goose is good for the gander, if the laws, the penalty for laws being broken are the same in all regions of the country, we are not going to be here today. But see, there's a particular region where something happens and nobody says anything about it. But if it happens in another region, hell will be let loose. Who are we deceiving? Who are we deceiving? If you want to come outside and discuss, let us treat others equal, you must be able to be treating others equal, you as a person. So make we not tweak this thing. These people always say this anytime something, they want something. Now you're coming out to say, let us come together as one. Let us not talk about power rotation. Had it been, let us rewind. Had it been, we can go back to, let's say, was it 2019 or 2015? Another Southerner came out. Or let me say, what's it called? Yes, another Southerner. Southerners were much. Will we be saying this? Of course, hell would have been let loose. Of course, yes. What happened when people were coming out to saying Buhari was not doing well? Some people say people were contesting, people want to kick Buhari out of office. Normally, in this same America now that you're talking about, in Western countries, if you don't do well, you are going, Kojo. You are going. You are gonna be. Sincerely, you don't treat your people well. You don't do what you're supposed to do. They impeach you. You are gone. What are you saying? And you're coming here to say, we should come. They don't discuss power rotation. Uncle, call it work. It can't work. It cannot. It can only work when anybody that goes there from now does the right thing. You don't listen to any so-called cabals. You do your thing. You make sure you leave your footprints in the state, in time, and in the sands of time in a positive manner. You come in and you make sure you are all up against the status quo. If the status quo means keep these people impoverished and let us fill our pockets so that we can keep using them for the rest of our lives, you come back, you turn it. You make sure people are treated the way they're supposed to be treated. People are treated fairly. That is what we are talking about. Not whenever it is going to favor you, come outside and start preaching equity. But if it does not favor you, come outside and say no. I beg these people, no. Hey, my goodness. Then all the attack in the north were done by your own people. Gumi is only interested in Atiku presidency and nothing else. Exactly. If you watch everything he's been saying recently, everything, if he say maybe he get the best interest of Nigeria, nah lie. This was the same thing. I am telling you. Okay, if you think maybe I'm going extreme now, just listen to him. Nigeria is now in the 21st century and the population is more educated. Nigeria right now needs competent individuals. I agree. We should not be discussing the North because it is no longer a single entity. Okay? Neither should we be discussing the South because no one person is in charge there. Let me pause because we all know somebody is in charge of the Southwest. Let us deceive ourselves. We have a particular figure whom they say this person is in the Southwest, now be the Olori of that place. Come on now. Then let me continue. Neither should we be okay, and we shouldn't be discussing the South because of how Senator Ifeanyi was attacked by his own people. Let me pause there. The Northerners during they attack their own people. If you want to talk about insecurity, we are the ancestor of all insecurity there. No before not. Let me continue. Let's discuss Nigeria as a single united people in the nation. Nobody is under anyone's control. So let us continue on. For example, there is no discussion about power rotation in the United States. This is all. This particular last paragraph is the summary of everything he wants to say. And let's create sustainable democracy. It is now the turn for let them do South and North. You are coming out to give us super story. Don't worry, Uncle. When the South rule, let us come out to say this again. And let's see how people are going to react. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time. Enjoy.